No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
We've got some breaking news this morning as both Variety and Deadline are reporting that both Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson, who are longtime producers of the iconic character James Bond 007, are stepping back. And Amazon MGM Studios is set to take creative control of the franchise. So what does that mean? Well, that means you can bet your bottom dollar we could see a DEI Bond, or we could see a Amazon Prime Bond series. You can bet they're going to mine this IP for whatever it's worth. Now, according to both Deadline and Amazon, as part of the arrangement, Amazon and the producers have formed a new joint venture to house the Bond intellectual property rights, with Broccoli and Wilson remaining co-owners of the franchise. Under the terms of the new venture, Amazon MGM Studios will gain creative control of 007. Financial details were not disclosed, but there is a speculation that Broccoli and Wilson will have received a healthy payday from Amazon. Yeah. See, MGM and United Artists were longtime distributors of the franchise ever since 1963's Dr. No, way back when. And when Amazon came in 2022 and took over MGM, that allowed them to get control over, well, James Bond. Here we have, let's see, here's a quote. Since his theatrical introduction over 60 years ago, James Bond has been one of the most iconic characters in filmed entertainment, said Mike Hopkins, head of Prime Video and Amazon MGM Studios. We are grateful to the late Albert R. Cubby Broccoli and Harry Saltzman for bringing James Bond to movie theaters around the world, and to Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli for their unyielding dedication to their role in continuing the legacy of the franchise that is cherished by legions of fans worldwide. We are honored to continue this treasured heritage and look forward to ushering in the next phase of the legendary 007 for audiences around the world. Now, I'm not going to say that James Bond is dead. I'm not going to say he's gone to meet his maker, like the end of No Time to Die. I mean, Amazon does have, they've done really good with the Tom Clancy, Jack Ryan series. They've done really good so far with Reacher, which season 3, I believe, debuts today on Amazon Prime. But they've also had, Rings of Power. So I'm hoping that if Amazon MGM is going to be heading creative for James Bond, I am hoping that they can continue in the vein of a Jack Ryan or a vein of Reacher and not go down the Rings of Power route. So just to see a few of the comments here, right off the bat, James Bond incoming. Jeff Bezos would make a great Blofeld. Yeah, he would. Even though Christopher Wall's Blofeld wasn't bald. There was another version of Blofeld that wasn't bald, but most of the Blofelds were bald. So Jeff Bezos would fit in. Now James Bond will really be dead. It's going to become so bad. You can't find a company worth trillions. In news that will send shockwaves through the industry, Bond shocker. The hyperbole is strong with this one. Unbelievable. Amazon will ruin what has taken 60 plus years to build, an amazing series and legacy to Cubby and family. I'm shocked at the decision of the filmmaker's family. Sad news. Yeah. No one should watch this. Amazon has poor taste in leadership. Thus endeth Bond. The king is dead. James Bond will never be the same. Sad news today. Big mistake. Have you seen what Amazon did to Lord of the Rings? Well, I know what Amazon did to Lord of the Rings, and I haven't seen any of them. Either an Amazon shill or someone who simply has no respect for what others care about. Yeah, this is not good news to Bond fans, of which there are many. Decades worth, actually. Sure, the commenter dabbled in the dramatic, but they're not wrong. This property is special because it's a cinema franchise that's been around forever and is unique unto itself, despite being imitated ad nauseum. Hopefully, it will remain a cinematic experience despite the changing times. When you comment about something you are close to and others dismiss you out of hand, maybe you'll understand. That's responding to this person here that said, "Stop overreacting. It's not the end of the world. Seriously, get a life." This here is not a true Bond fan. Let's see here. What else we got? James Bond TV series, Young James Bond books, Amazon is going to strip mine this IP. Yeah. Let's take a look over at Variety, who basically wrote the same article since they're both owned by the same company. Well, what could possibly go wrong handing one of the most successful film franchises in the world to the outfit that gave us Rings of Power? Yeah. Even Money says we're going to see Black James Bond in a Bond universe. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. I think Harry Saltzman for selling his soul. Or no, wait. Hold on. I thank Harry Saltzman for selling his Bond shares to United Artists and MGM Company. Bad decision. I just said selling his soul. Oh, wow. Over on X, given the rights to the character expire in the near term and multiverse seems inevitable, Amazon will need to create new IP around Fleming's characters to keep it moving forward. Hopefully it's better than Craig's narrative run. I happen to like Daniel Craig's movies. No Time to Die was the one where I was kind of like, eh. Killing off James Bond was not a good thing. Just saying. Please keep the people doing whatever it is they're doing with the Tolkien estate away from Bond. Amazon, I beg you. Sad day for James Bond. This is going to be bad for the franchise. So the consensus pretty much is that Amazon's probably going to screw this up. Which, again, if they go down the Reacher route or the Jack Ryan route, I think it could be good. Even though I do agree that James Bond needs to be in movies, not a streaming show. And yes, keep the Rings of Power people away from it, please. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. Love to hear the differing opinions from the Bond fans out there. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you guys later.